Israel's President Isaac Herzog is in Germany on a state visit to meet with President Steinmeier. On Monday, he attended the anniversary memorial for the Israeli athletes killed at the Munich Olympic Games 50 years ago. Does this mark a turning point in relations between the two countries? Our correspondent Jodie Cohen sent us this report.
Over the 5th and 6th of September 1972, the Palestine Liberation Organization's Black September group killed 11 Israeli athletes. However, the games went on. While 5 of the 8 terrorists were killed, 3 were jailed but released soon after. 50 years later, Germany has finally agreed to pay $28 million in compensation to the families of those killed for failing to protect the athletes despite warnings and for their badly handled rescue effort. German President Steinmeier said it was shameful it took Germany so long to agree on compensation.
That it took 50 years to reach this agreement in the last days is indeed shameful.
The memorial comes 1 month after Palestinian Authority President Abbas was asked in Germany if he would apologize for the Munich massacre, with which Abbas is thought to have had financial ties. Instead of apologizing, Abbas caused a storm, saying the Palestinians had suffered 50 Holocausts. German Chancellor Scholz later called Israeli PM Lapid to apologize and distance himself from the comments, which were seen by many as highly inaccurate and deeply offensive.
We will not tolerate anti-Semitism in Germany, and that includes relativizing the Holocaust.
During his meetings with Scholz and at the Bundestag, Herzog spoke about the expected Iran nuclear deal, publicly expressing Israel's opposition to the draft as it stands.
As you heard, I've expressed deep concerns about the process of negotiations with Iran on its nuclear capabilities, because, first and foremost, it's not acceptable in world affairs that a member state of the United Nations calls for the eradication and annihilation of another member state. Only Iran does it, and it does it towards Israel. So why should the world trust Iran in any of its intentions?
President Herzog said that this visit will focus on the past, but will also look to the future. The Munich massacre compensation announcement comes 1 week after Israel hosted the first ever Germany-Israel strategic dialogue. And the historic meeting, which took place in Jerusalem, is expected to increase bilateral cooperation. This is Jodie Cohen for WION World is One.